Hey everybody, sorry about the delay, the vacation I took for like a month, but I'm back. I decided to take out the Nesasio because I love the stealth cruisers. They're so hard and so fun. We're taking out MK Raccoon, Disconnect Soul, and Breakfast Food are all going to die on this ship in hard mode on Advanced Edition. Let's get out there and see what we can do. I don't need to move anybody around, but I do need to turn on the stuff. We obviously start with a level 1 cloak, which basically means that our first goal is actually to get the level 2 cloak, and then the goal after that is probably a shield. Ideally before the end of the sector. The level 2 cloak, what makes it nice is, I believe if I remember correctly, it's been a long time since I played, if you get the level 2 cloak, you can cloak right away and then get your shots off, and this is terrible. This is absolutely horrible. You need to go up and distract. And we need to fire everything at everything. So let's do this. Let's see. Yeah, lasers have to be first, and the beam I'm just going to do like that for no reason other than that's what I want to do. Oak. Of course, we cloak through. Even though we cloaked, we got hit twice, and our weapons are out. So this is a fairly standard run with the stealth cruiser so far. We totally got screwed over in the first shots, and now we're in deep trouble, and we are going to get lucky if we're able to run away before they totally kill us. A cloak again. This time it actually missed. They have a ridiculously long. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. They have a ridiculously long mind control. That was way overpowered ship. Let's go ahead and try a different ship, even though we don't have our weapons up. We have them up now. We do not send our crew member over to slavers. They have a teleporter, and our med bay is broken. But yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna let him do that. And we're gonna mini beam like that. Come back to. We could have cloaked through that. Oh, we didn't. Yeah, the problem is the workstation is not where I thought it was. Okay. Let's see. Weapons are still a problem. We go you out, and back in, and then you there. Okay. So now we're gonna go dual lasers, mini beam. They want to give us an NG. You just bought your freedom. Okay. Everybody get to the med bay and turn it on. And Mr. NG, your name is not Wai Xing, as you told us when you got on board. We checked your papers and we found out your name is actually Raffo with the NG. Welcome to the crew, Raffo. You are going to be, I honestly don't know. I guess you're going to be in the something. We're fixing that, but I think I'm going to put you indoors. It's annoying that the doors and the scanner are so far apart from each other, but not much you can do about that. Okay, so get to the doors. Then we're going to set your positions, and we're going to keep going. We've got a store there, but we have literally no money whatsoever. So we are going to we're going to hit these ships. I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Let's see what's up. Long range scanner is very nice to have at the beginning. It's necessary on this ship because if you go into an asteroid field, the ship just dies. Reject their offer. We reject their offer because we don't have a choice. And once again, the person at the weapons is knocked out of commission. And we're going to let it go for just a second. Actually going to cloak so that he doesn't get his scanner off. Then we're going to go dual lasers and then like this. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, we don't need the NG and the scanners actually because we have the level 2 scanners already. This is going well. We're gonna shoot at the shields to make sure that doesn't come back up, and then we're gonna go right back through here. They want to escape, and every single system they have was down, which is cool. Okay, Raffo, you took one for the crew, which is nice of you. But get yourself fixed up, and get back to doors, and let's keep moving. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the plan I had before. Accept their bribe. This is low scrap and resources. I think because it comes with a burst laser, we're taking it. And that's kind of a like one more we could replace the mini beam. I'm not sure if that's better. Well, no, the dual lasers and the burst laser are the same weapon, except for the burst laser costs twice as much. So it's definitely not going to replace the dual lasers with it. I'm not even sure if it's better than the mini beam, to be honest, at least not in the first sector. But hey, where we go? Ion Storm we can go to. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then into this Ion Storm. Upgrading our piloting before we do that. Attempt to download the ship's data stores. Yes. And I was hoping for a fight. So, dual lasers. Mini beam. Cloak. Cloak first to make sure we have the first shot. I'm going to turn auto fire on, because I know everyone loves it when I turn auto fire on. Perfect. And it really doesn't matter what we shoot at, so we'll just do that. 12 scrap. This is the way the ship's supposed to go. There is a distress call here. Might as well do it. Hail them. Trade with them. They want to give us drones for missiles. We have no plans on using missiles, and in theory we could use drones, so why not? Now we're going to upgrade our piloting, something I didn't plan to do at the beginning of this game, but that's just what happens. If this happens to be the thing. Oh, do we want to fight them? If we turn off the cloak and 2 engines, we can get both of our weapons going. Yeah, let's fight them. Both of our weapons, and we'll get the oxygen on for now. And the problem is that we don't want their hack to go. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to shoot. That's going to hit weapons. Hate to do it already. Okay, we're going to shoot your weapons and beam through the weapons and the hacking. Yeah, I knew they were going to send a hack, and they hack our weapons. Yeah, at least their weapons are down. At least their weapons are down. Let's turn our air on. Okay, with their weapons down, we have time to wait for our mini beam, and then do this. I was hoping that would take their shields down, but it didn't. The important thing, though, is their hacking is now down, so we have time to wait for this as well. Let's get our engines back on. And this will kill them. So we chose wisely. We took no damage. 17 scrap, 33 total. Another Ion Storm. Annoyingly makes me want to buy another power. Because we have 8. I don't know if not. Let's see. What do we have? We have 4 because we have 8. So if we buy one more, we're not going to get it. We need to buy 2 more. So that's not going to happen. So let's go down here. We can either go down there or up around. 1, 2, 3, 4. We won't be able to go to this if we go up here. Well, we'll basically have to go to it if we go down here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5, basically. Let's do it. Pledge to do what you can. A missile weapon or firebomb is useful for this quest. We're going to pledge to do what we can just because I know they'll give us the stuff for it. We have 50 scrap. Now, we could upgrade this right now and buy the power for it. I don't know if that's important, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, I think shields are probably more important. Problem is shields are 100 scrap. We only have 50. Okay, they did not send a drone. They have that drone, which is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. We have to take that drone out. And we otherwise have to let it shoot at us and decide each time whether or not we're gonna dodge. Terrible, dangerous game we're playing here. Okay, we're gonna fire these. And then we're gonna beam like this. And their shields are still up, but their drone and their weapons are down, which is amazingly fantastic for us. Of course, they're fixing their drone very quickly. Okay, we killed him. However, we have a fire, so everybody get in there and fix that. I wouldn't take the air out of the ship, but there's no danger from the fire. Like, it's already, the system's already down, so it's not like gonna cause any more damage than it already caused. I gotta just wait for everybody to get fixed, and then back to your posts. Okay, 69 scrap. Let's go here like we wanted to. Firebomb. Conveniently, that quest that we wanted, that we're going to go to, said a bomb weapon could help, so that's good. They want to give us missiles. No, we're not going to do that. I am going to, I don't think it matters, but I am going to equip this firebomb. And then we're going to go to this ship. They've got a cloak and a lot of weapons. That's fine. We'll just wait until they fire everything, and then we will cloak up. Except for the game is paused, so that would quite literally never happen unless I unpause the game. Come on, fire your other weapon. Ooh, that would have been bad. Okay, we are going to go for the weapons first. I hate to do it. But yeah, that's why, because I wanted to go for the weapons to get two damage on it to have that happen. But I was worried that it wouldn't take down the shield, and it didn't. And okay, they only hit us with one, and we even got a resist on that, which is nice. That but the oxygen room is on fire, so it's gonna go down anyway, which sucks. We need to wait. Okay, now we're gonna do this and this and this. Okay, the oxygen room is no longer on fire, so the two of you need to get in there and fix it. $84 scrap. Still not enough to buy the shield if we were to come across the store. And we didn't come across the store. We saw one earlier in the map, but we didn't have what it needed. Perform a scan of the area. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, and we find the rebel scum. Okay, they have one shot, so we can wait until they shoot before we cloak. Okay, then we're going to shoot your shield. And then beam from weapons to shield. I think we can get them both. Oops. Yeah, I think I do actually normally have the beam on the first one. Oh, I can't get both. There's got to be a way to do it. Start up a little bit. It's like they know I want to try. No, I can't get both rooms. Shields are, well, honestly, I think weapons are more important than shields in this case. Let's do that. Because with their weapons down, I don't really care how long the shields take to go or to get fixed. So dual lasers, then go like this. Actually, this. Actually, sorry, like this, because that's 4. Enemy ship, okay, that's fine. And they want to give us a bunch of stuff that we don't want, so we're going to do that. Now with their drone offline, their gun is back up, and we don't have that, so we just have to hope to dodge. Of course we don't. Turn our air off just to make that happen faster. And anything that hits will kill them, so they're dead. 19 scrap, probably worth the damage, and we have the magic number of 100. So we should be able to buy a shield if the game presents us with one. Rebel controlled or rock controlled. Well, honestly, missiles are probably better. But that'll force us to go this way to avoid nebulas. So I think I'm going to go up here just so we have some variety moving forward. Like, for example, this store that we're forced to go to with 103 scrap. Let's see if they have a shield. They do. Oh, it's 125. Well, guess what? Firebomb sounds cool. Actually, you know what? Titanium system casing. I'm not sure, but I doubt we're going to want that. We're going to want to use that firebomb, but at least hold it through the encounter. Mind control would be cool. Fixing would be nice. Honestly, Nick Lag would be nice. Oxygen would be nice. All these things would be nice. Now, we have a shield finally. We do have another store, but there's really no reason to go to it. And we have a asteroid field. So it's a good thing we got this shield, huh? Also, I should probably look at the ship. Hangar? Main menu? Stats? Achievements. There we go. Actually, that's not the ship achievements. Here's the ship achievements. For some reason, I think you can get them easier, but I don't know where it is. Stealth cruiser. Bird of prey. Destroy a ship at full health during a single cloak. That's probably not going to happen with this ship. That's going to happen with the next ship. With the stealth cruiser, avoid 9 points of damage during a single cloak. That's probably going to happen during the boss battle if I make it that far. With the stealth cruiser, get to sector 8 without jumping to a beacon with an environmental danger. That's not going to happen because reasons. I guess they're right here. So yeah, we've already jumped to an environmental hazard, so that we're not going to get that achievement anytime soon. Not a big deal. I would buy a power, but we can't afford it. I would do other things. About all we can do is fix up, and I think I'm going to, just because it's nice to be at 20 hit points, and we're probably going to take some damage here when we go to this asteroid field with our single shield. The cloak kind of counts as a shield as well, but hey, what are you going to do? They have hacking, which seems totally unfair. We'll just have to let them hack us and see what they get. That's, you know what? Of all the things they can hack, I'll take it. We have to take their weapons down, so I'm going to actually put some... Let's fire this. Cloak. And then do this. Because I want to put everything into their weapons, because it's just too likely that they're gonna be able to hurt us. So now we're in a lot better shape, because they don't have any weapons. So now we're going to send the second volley at their shields, which should basically end them as a threat, because now the asteroids can take them out. If there were any in this asteroid field. There we go. 18 scrap, 26 total. We can't do anything with it because we're in an asteroid field, but we do feel better about ourselves. What is this? Nearby sun. I think I'll avoid that one. There's really no reason to go to that one. But I think we basically have to hit every single one of these jumps. It really sucks that we can't get up here from down here. And actually, we can't even get anywhere. So I almost want to go to this anyway. Because, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not counting these. Like, we only have one extra jump. I don't think it's worth it. I hate to do it. I really, really hate to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to basically waste a jump to not go to that sun is what I'm doing. But I have to hit every jump from now on. We could buy powered. I think we should. We also probably want that second shield right away. I'm going to buy the power first. Moving on up here, we've got Detective Rebel Scout intervened to defend the outpost. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, they've got a duel and a bomb. So we basically have the exact same thing we want to do before, which is dual lasers at their weapons and then beam across into the shields. If they miss with their first shot, we don't have to cloak. So I'm not going to cloak until it hits our shield. Okay, it did, so we're going to cloak. They got a fire, which is fantastic. They still have their bomb, which sucks. There goes our shield. You know what? All three of you get back there and fix that. Because we're not doing any dodging right now, so. I'm going to beam like this so we actually hurt their people, too. And then that'll kill him. You get up there and help fix that. And he's dead. 17 scrap. They give us 12, which is fantastic. And on the med bay. We can see what's ahead. We're going to another ship, so we ought to get everybody back to their posts before we mess around with anything like that. The next thing I'm going to buy is the 2 shield power. So I might as well buy 1 now, so we have a buffer. Federation scum. Oh yeah, well maybe you're rebel scum. You ever think about that? They fired a drone at us, which I hate. It's an ion drone, and it looks like it's heading for our weapons, or at least maybe it's heading for our cloak. Not a big deal, but it basically makes our cloak useless. So, oh no, our doors. Okay. Okay, go ahead and get into shields. Why not? But it means we can fire the cloak. So we're going to go dual lasers at their shields. And then like this, because that'll take out that drone, probably. Yeah, took out their drone, which is fantastic. So now we can shoot at their shields again. And then beam like this again. And they want to get away, but guess what? They're not going to. And that leaves a hole in our floor here. But nothing you two can't fix. The med bay prepped. And we'll be on our way in a moment here. We're doing pretty well since that initial, let's say, kerfuffle. We've been doing okay here. Let's go ahead and duck into the nebula. We're going to basically go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's actually going to be 5 because there's 2 nebula jumps. So we're going to duck into the nebula. What do we got? We got 12 fuel. We're fine. Intruders on board, and they're in our weapons. So let's open up every door on the ship, except for these 3. You 2 go into there, and you go into there. And let's turn the oxygen. Easy peasy. Nobody's anywhere on the ship except for there, so we can close all the doors and open them. Raffo, you can head back into the door room. You can head back into here because I left the oxygen off. Now you can head back into the door room. Although you Your run through the medbay wasn't enough to heal you fully. There we go. Everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. O2's low, but rising. That's a good thing. I'm not going to bother waiting for the air to come back on. Mercenary ship. Yeah, we blah, blah, blah. Drone parts? Sure, we'll deliver some drone parts. Probably, as far as you know.